Hello, nerds all over the internet. We have come to the final day of July. We're here on July 31st, and we're here for another exciting live edition of Wrestle Wrewind. Folks, another Thursday night to talk about all the amazing things happening in the world of pro wrestling. I'm talking matches, segments, title changes, returning legends, stuff that you see on TV that's too crazy to do in real life because you could get arrested and it's just not right. Folks, I am your host, Jose Casabona, and I am also the host of The Ravens Flock, which is every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube and Kick. And joining behind the camera is the host of The Black Files, my tech partner for Wrestle Wrewind, Amanda puts in the hours playing all the videos on the channel every single week. Actually, I don't have anything funny this time. Yeah, Mr. Warner Rouse.
I knew it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You better know your place.
The artist, formerly known as Mr. Warner Rouse.
It took you a minute to jog your brain and you come up to that? Princess Estate is going to sue you in purple. Everyone, if you're an inner flocker, throw the flock heart emoji up at Jose.
Thank you. That means you love me.
No, it means that we're being sued by Princess Estate and it's his fault.
Thank you, Mr. Quake. Moose, no bread, no water, just meat. And I agree. World Wrestling Booker Tape. That's a good one. Thank you, Mr. Quake. I will use that for later. Folks, like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So be sure to hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know you have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there is a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you guys have been doing best, what you've been doing all along, and that is supporting the Ravens Flock. And humbly so, by liking our content, by commenting both during and after the stream, sharing on all our social media, and of course also, most importantly, making sure that you're subscribed and hitting the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content over here. So we appreciate every single one of you. The more subscribers you can send our way, the more inner flockers can come out of it, and the more inner flockers come out of it, the closer we get to becoming fully self-sustaining. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Up in the chat, we saw Genie Rick, Mr. Quake, we also see it here, Mario Rocha, Nikki Bella also holding it down. Mario Rocha, we're literally like 2 weeks away when the AI that YouTube is going to use on August 13th, and we got more what's going on with that. We have no clue, and we're going to look into that to present you guys an update this Saturday night on this week's edition of the Ravens Flock. But for tonight, pray tell, Jose, why don't you tell the fine folks at home exactly what it is we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
So here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. So where we are right now, we're just a few days away because this weekend is the first ever 2-night pay-per-view event of WWE SummerSlam in New Jersey, the biggest party of the summer, as they like to say.
It's happening in Jersey.
That's right, it's happening in Jersey, and if I'm not mistaken, it's over at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, the same place they held WrestleMania in 2019. You know, the longest pay-per-view event ever before AEW topped it this year with All In.
Gross.
Gross indeed. And we're also gearing up for...
We're not a big fan of like 9-hour-long pay-per-views. Jesus Christ.
The month of August is going to be quite competitive because near the end of the month, around August 24th, AEW will be hosting their annual co-partnership pay-per-view event along with New Japan Pro Wrestling, famously called The Forbidden Door, over in London, England. And WWE just by mere coincidence, WWE is going to be hosting NXT Heatwave on the same day.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I'm sure both companies don't view each other as competition, right, Juan?
Cute.
All right, and you know what? Summertime is a scorcher, folks, and especially, and I don't say this with exaggeration. The recent weather forecast shows that the UV indexes on over in Florida and a lot of the other states are significantly high. It is freaking too hot to go anywhere, to the beach, to the pool. I can't even step outside to take out the trash without burning off my limbs.
It's true, because we've been keeping clone refrigerated limbs in Jose's closet for the past 9 years. This is the only way he survives. He's a horrifying homunculus.
But there is a way that we can stay hydrated and stay energized, and that is thanks to our partners over in Glitch Energy. Glitch Energy is the ideal beverage. The specially formulated smart energy blend for all the geeks and nerds to enjoy. Comes complete with 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 lag, and of course, 0 crash. Make sure you bookmark glitchenergy.com to stay up to date for all of their announcements, whether it's new flavors or special offers.
And like Jose mentioned, not only does their smart energy blend keeps you running strong all day long, but the folks at Glitch Energy also have a hydration line. That's their Glitch Revive line. But they've also got other non-Revive branded hydration formulas over here. For instance, let's take a look at this beauty over here, the Blue Rampant Sea.
Yes.
That's not alluding to any AI waifu girl who totally loses her fucking mind at us at all. What are you talking about? No, that's in your head. You made that up. Quit lying about us. Why would you do that?
Juan, are you on Quaaludes?
I can't afford Quaaludes. Them shits are expensive.
Yeah, that's true. But yes, this is one of the examples of their amazing Glitch Revive tubs over here. Hydration lines. Blue raspberry flavor. I love the flavor itself. I have yet to try Blue Rampancy, but I will get to it when I get to it. And folks, they are just like us. They are 100% transparent with their information. You'll find that they like we advertise, when we say 0 sugar and 0 all that stuff, it is not a joke.
Like, they even tell you the kind of sodium that they use as their basic electrolyte over here. Sodium as pink Himalayan sea salt and sodium citrate. Like, I didn't need to know that, but they're telling me that, and they respect you enough to tell you for you.
Exactly. And of course, we know our target audience and we know ourselves. We are nerds. We are broke. It is very tough for us to get what we want on a few pennies and a dollar. But that's okay because Glitch Energy works with you. They work with you through their through a payment program through Cash App Afterpay for interest-free payments of the original retail price.
For example, Blue Raspberry normally retails at $32.95, but if you use their Cash App Afterpay, you only pay 4 interest-free payments of $8.24, spread out over 2-week increments, debited directly out of your debit or credit card. You'll still get your order mailed out to you right off the spot, so you get it now, and you pay it off bit by bit.
And what's this? What's that? You're still broke? You still can't afford it? Well, guess what? We've got you covered. Because if you go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order, so don't delay. Go to glitchenergy.com, use our promo code, get your Glitch, Smart Energy, or Glitch Revive now.
We want to once again thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock.
And for goodness sake, do not step outside and burn your limbs and get more limbs. It is not fun.
Do you have any idea how much of a bitch he is when it comes to us reattaching his limbs? It's insane. He's did better with his root canals, for crying out loud.
Oh, God.
But apparently, his pain threshold has to stop at reattaching major organs. Oh, dear me.
Oh, God.
Wuss, get good.
Get good, scrub. All right, so here we go, folks. We're going to get into it. This review is going to be awesome. It's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of fun. Juan, let's not waste any time and let's ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
So, on this week's edition of WWE NXT, after they opened with their tribute train of a certain WWE controversial Hall of Famer, brother.
Like, for the record, we know they did more than one tribute for him. For Hulk Hogan, that doesn't matter. They already took care of it, and that's that.
Exactly. We officially open up WWE NXT with a great one-on-one contest as Jada Parker takes on 1/3 of the Fatal Influence, Jasmine Nix.
Oh shit. Okay, so I guess Jada Parker's finally getting her hands on someone.
Yes,
and
indeed.
It's not in the form of a interrupted multi-person promo.
No, thankfully not. And Jasmine Nix, it's been a good hot minute since I talked about her being in the ring. She hasn't been wrestling lately. And her weekly appearances, she's only been at ringside to support her femme fatale stable, and she hasn't actually had a chance to mix it up with anyone until this week.
What is that? Is she injured? Is she still training?
I think she was still developing. I think she was still needing more time in the performance center, which is fine because. Yeah, that's what the place is for, to hone your talents and hone your skills. And speaking of honing skills, it looks like Jasmine Nix really stepped up her game. She overwhelmed Jada Parker with her speed and agility. You can see here delivering an incredible jumping calf kick, knocking Jada Parker on her ass.
Now, you're over here saying like, oh well, she needs to train more. Oh, she's just she's still a little green over here. You pull those kind of freaking moves, you got some skill.
Yeah, I know.
Some skills that kills.
Even the commentators pointed it out that Jasmine Nix has been showing progress in the performance center, and she's been stepping up her game.
Wonderful. What the fuck? What are we keeping her benched for?
For the right place at the right time. Now, and speaking of awesome moves, Jasmine Nix locks in a variation of the Muda lock. Not exactly
Holy
getting it
shit!
all the way.
Oh my god. 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 Okay. That was a mistake. You shouldn't have shown me that. You shouldn't have made me pull that graphic up.
It's
the
Muda lock?
No. You know why?
Why?
Dear Diary, jackpot.
Ah!
God damn, woman. What else did that body do? Oh, it's making my penis hurt.
Oh my goodness! And it looked like she had the match won. Even her friends at ringside were cheering her on. But unfortunately,
and
the champ, JC Jane.
Yeah, JC Jane.
But unfortunately, her efforts were all for naught. Watcho.
Hang on. Also, Christopher Justice in the chat. You versus Stephanie Vaquer. Like, oh yeah, dude. I will happily job off to Stephanie Vaquer if it means that she puts me in that devil's kiss.
Yes.
Preferably facing her.
And speaking of lady wrestlers with giant assets, Jada Parker was able to turn things around, hitting a devastating slam on Jasmine Nix, as you can see here. And then she hits her teardrop and the hypnotic to pin and win. Your winner, Jada Parker.
Ah, nuts. All right, well, props to you, Jasmine Nix, for showing up. I'm sure that she took it like a... Oh, wait.
No, her friends were disappointed. How dare you lose? What are we even tagging you around, bringing you along for?
Oh, no.
I mean, they didn't exactly say those words, but you could tell by the look on their face and their body language that they're very upset.
They seem upset, but she's green still. Are they not gonna understand?
No excuses.
But no, that was literally an excuse on you. Like, what?
Oh man, yeah.
Why are these girls being so mean? They're such mean girls.
I mean,
they're such mean. She got little sistered, yeah.
She got little sistered hard, yeah.
That is
this will
rude.
I expect more of these little cracks to show as it leads to the inevitable descent within the Fatal Influence.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, let's go ahead and get to the exciting match of the night. This was a rematch. These two men squared off at the 2300 Arena many months ago, and they'll square off again as Javon Evans takes on Wes Lee in the semi-main event.
Oh, shit, really?
Yes, this was an incredible high-flying action. This actually preceded after a promo segment from Javon Evans, which I will talk about momentarily. But let's first talk about this match. Javon Evans and Wes Lee. Of course, Wes Lee, he's known for his high-flying capabilities, but since turning heel, he's been more focused on his ground game. Quancho?
Oh, that's true. Oh God!
Oh yes, it's true. And thanks to some underhanded tactics by Wes Lee and a little bit of muscle on the side, thanks to High Rise, Wes Lee had control of this match before going into commercial break.
What the fuck is he doing to his hair? No.
Chia.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Chia.
Seriously, that looks like fucking broccoli. You could grow chia pets in there.
No, that's a button mushroom over here, man.
That's a button mushroom.
God damn, that's a white cap mushroom, son.
I wonder what other objects you could shove in there.
I can chop that up and throw it on a pizza. What the fuck?
Who needs a phone case? I could just put my smartphone inside my hair.
No, Jose, you want to be careful because the density of that is going to be so big that it'll sink through and you'll never see your phone again.
Oh shit, you're right. There's a black hole vortex in there.
Deku, exactly, Deku from fucking what's his face, My Hero Academia. buddy, this is not the look you want, bro. I know. I'm not a black man. I'm not ever going to be a black man. I don't have the right to judge anyone based on their appearance and everything.
It could be worse.
I am a dude who's judgmental of other dudes for the sake of kicks and giggles.
Hey, Juan.
I say, that look ain't it, brother.
It could be worse. He could be dressed up as Minoru Minotaur.
Oh my God, you're not wrong. Fuck out.
So, as we continue on with the match, getting back from commercial break, Wes Lee continued the pressure on our babyface hero until Javon... you can see right here, delivering a devastating leg drop on Javon Evans. Things do not look very well for the young OG. Things are not looking so bouncy until he was able to hit a comeback and hit an incredible coast-to-coast swanton bomb.
What?
I kid you not,
no,
Javon Evans...
Okay. So, let me see if I'm analyzing this correctly and stop me if I'm getting this wrong. All right? I want you to friggin' stop me if I'm getting this wrong here. All right. I just hit the opacity down so that we can see. Okay. So, over here, we've got Wes Lee.
Hanging upside down.
Hanging upside down in the tree of woe.
Yes.
Javon Evans ran over to the parallel corner of the ring.
Yes.
He climbed up the fucking turnbuckle.
Yes.
And while Wes Lee is dangling, Javon Evans leaped across all the way over, front flipped, and landed lower back / ass first directly into what? Wes Lee's face, his upper torso? What? Because what? Was Wes Lee trying to like sit up his way out of the tree of woe? Or what?
He was trying, but he failed.
And he ended up just getting smashed in by freaking the Javon Evans, the young OG.
Correct. Coast to coast swanton bomb.
Bullshit! Unbelievable!
That's amazing. That's unbelievable, like aerial abilities there from Javon Evans.
You're damn right it's unbelievable. I don't fucking believe it. I'm gonna need like a GIF or a video or something to see that because like I legitimately like okay. I hope you excuse me. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm saying that it's surprising to me, and I'm fucking trying to no, I am in disbelief because that's such a cool fucking move.
No, it's cool, man. No worries. No, it's all right. But the high flying action doesn't stop there. To make sure that High Rise doesn't get involved in their shit, Javon Evans hits a tope suicida, knocking out the heavyweights at ringside.
Whee!
Yeah. And in the final moments of the match, Javon Evans, now with victory in his grasps, runs to the top rope and hits an incredible OG cutter to pin and win. Your winner, Javon Evans.
Yay!
And after the match, we got a shot of the NXT champion, the ruler, the coconut, the mountain you cannot climb, the destroyer of war, the bringer of war, the great Obafemi is hoisting his title as he's standing over in the crow's nest, likely setting up a one-on-one match between Javon Evans versus Obafemi for the NXT Championship.
All right, we're running this shit back. Nice.
So, Juan, your thoughts, especially the coast-to-coast swanton.
Yeah, no, obviously this match sounds like it was fucking awesome. I don't believe it. I'm fucking terrified. I don't ever want to go up against this guy in a dark alley.
Which one?
Yes! Pick one and you would be correct, goddammit.
Juan goes to the dark alley and he notices the ugly fro and he knows that it's him.
God damn it. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, Wesley, I've seen him with all sorts of different hairstyles. The fro being that narrow, you've got all sorts of different connotations that people will get out of that. None of them are positive. None of them are heteronormative in any way. You don't want that kind of smoke because people are still intolerant shits in pro wrestling.
That's true.
But that's not what's important. The important thing is this match was awesome. We're clearly setting up a thingy with Obafemi and Javon Evans. He's showing his innovative in-ring ability. So, and yeah, Wesley continues to eat shit because fuck him. How dare you?
Indeed. And now let's go.
You forgot what you did to the Rascals? Fuck you.
But now let's talk about the exciting segment. And this is the segment that set up the semi-main event for this week's edition of NXT.
So this is earlier in the night before the match we just covered?
That's right. I said I would talk about it. Javon Evans cut a promo, and he said that he got some advice from the Undertaker of all. And he said and he pretty much said to just go after the biggest dog in the yard, and he's clearly hinting at the NXT championship, but somebody should have sent another champ the memo. That's when we got the TNA World Champion Trick Williams walking out, thinking that Javon Evans was going to challenge him.
What? Boy, you have an entire other professional wrestling promotion gunning for you, and you're worrying about this little brother over here, Javon Evans. You're serious? Are you still pissed at Javon? Are you still upset that he was your homeboy and that you turned on him and you became a heel, and you became an asshole, and you started sucking off Booker T's aura, you started ripping off his moves, and you started invading TNA and taking their world championship, and people starting to hate you because you're an asshole? You're really over here ripping on Javon for that? He's not even talking about you, son. He's living rent-free in your head. Why are you so obsessed with Javon Evans? Dude.
And even Javon Evans had to clear it up for Trick that he wants to go after Obafemi for the NXT Championship. Trick Williams, of course, talks up a bunch of games saying that Obafemi wishes he was as good as Trick Williams.
And apparently, according to
Wesley,
the Mr. Butting into the answer to the question nobody asked, butting into a conversation he wasn't apparently invited to.
Exactly. Wesley then got joined into the proceedings, telling Javon Evans that he has all the potential in the world to be a star, but he's not that guy, and there's no way he could compete with Trick Williams or Obafemi for the title.
Brother looks like a mofo over here hanging out at some kid's high school over here with the polo shirt and that bad fro. Are you fucking kidding me? What in the hell, man? Are you trying to scam on some junior year girls? What is wrong with you, Wesley? Gross. Grow up. Get a job. Wear a tie.
And you two guys, I don't know who you are, but I'm sure that you're a jerk.
Hey, we just showed up here. What's going on?
Anyways, so Javon Evans, having heard enough of this bull crap from these guys, starts picking a fight. And man, I love it when wrestling makes babyfaces look like a bunch of idiots. Because there was no way that Javon Evans was going to stand a chance against a 4-on-1 assault.
Why are Wesley and his crew teaming with Trick Willie? They're not with Trick Willie. They're like Trick Willie's got his own crew, doesn't he?
They have a common.
He runs with
First Class.
First Class over here.
They have a common enemy. That is Javon Evans. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, or my enemy.
Fuck, he's not.
Anyway, so High Rise put a beating on Javon Evans, and then Wesley hit the cardiac kick to knock out the young OG, and we end the segment with all four of these heels standing over the body of the young OG, which would lead into the semi-main event.
God damn.
Yeah. Rude indeed, but damn, I like the kicks on Javon Evans. Those are really cool. Oh, I mean, it's sad that he got his ass kicked.
No, those are really sweet Nikes, though.
They are.
Swoosh.
Swoosh. All right. Now let's go ahead and move things along here. We're going to go ahead and talk about the match of the night. A match that I really wish would have had different results. And this one is Lash Legend going one-on-one against Fallon Henley.
All right, so more Fatal Influence action over here.
That's right, and Fallon Henley, unlike Jasmine Nix, actually performed very admirably, very well during this match. This match went past a commercial break, taking the task to the bougie bully. Lash Legend was able to hold her own. She hit a lot of power moves onto Fallon Henley near the end of the match. Like she did that thing where she grabs Fallon Henley and then wrangles her head in between the ropes before delivering a half Nelson backbreaker, which is always fun to watch.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
Yeah, no. And then things get very, very disappointing at ringside. You see, what's her face?
JC Jane and Jasmine Nix were at ringside?
Actually, no. Yeah, they weren't ringside, but they got their asses knocked out by Fallon Henley. By Lash Legend. Fallon Henley distracted the referee, and you're going to hate this one. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? So Nia Jax shows up from SmackDown and knocks out Lash Legend, throws her back into the ring. Fallon Henley was able to pick up the win. Your winner, Fallon Henley. And then after the match, Nia Jax destroyed Lash Legend and hit the Annihilator in the middle of the ring.
What? What the fuck is Nia Jax doing here?
Oh, well, apparently she's got some beef with Lash Legend.
No, she belongs on SmackDown. She's with the big dogs over there. She fucking literally picking on the puppy pound. What the fuck is wrong with you, Nia? Go away.
No offense, Watcho, but when I look at Lash Legend, puppy is the last thing I would think of.
Are you kidding me? Puppies are the first thing I think about when I see Lash Legend. Hiya!
Motherfucker.
Giggity! Anyway, no, like fucking, isn't she part of this fucking feud thing happening with this odd couple tag team of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair on SmackDown? Isn't she part of something with that? What the fuck is she even doing?
Actually,
is Nia bored? Did she miss her flight? Did she just want to pick on someone while she's at the layover? Did she need to get her cardio in? Did she miss some steps on her app today? And she felt like taking it out on somebody. What the fuck are you doing, Nia? You don't even go here!
I mean, the same could be said for many of the other wrestlers from Raw and SmackDown who had a brief visit at NXT, but
there were other Raw and SmackDown folks on NXT this week?
I'm just saying in the past, Juan.
I'm talking about this week!
No, just Nia Jax.
She was the only one.
She was the only one, and she's targeted Lash Legend. So we're going to get a one-on-one feud between those two.
Well, bitch, you don't even go here!
You can tell that Juan is Juan has great disdain for Nia Jax.
No, it's just like fucking, like, why? What the fuck? What did Lash Legend ever do to you? Huh? Anything? No?
All right. Now, this one I actually want to get into a brief discussion because the promo wasn't bad, but there is a trend that I want to call attention to that is driving me nuts. And tell me if you can spot this trend.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
Okay, so we first get an in-ring promo segment from the Glamour, Blake Monroe, the woman from hell, the former AEW Women's World Champion. Oh boy. She started explaining her actions as to why she's making Jordynne Grace's life a living hell, because Jordynne Grace can't be the face of the NXT women's division, the hottest women's division in WWE. And then she posts a lot of photos to body shame Jordynne Grace.
Wait, like, did she pull up the older photos with Jordynne Grace when she was pre-shredding of death?
Yes.
Oh, no, you didn't.
She went there.
Oh,
that bitch.
Oh,
but
my
I like
God.
This is good.
Okay, no. Okay. I knew somebody would be low enough to do that sooner or later, but I wasn't expecting that from Blake Monroe. God damn. Okay, so...
Then
this isn't Jordynne Grace.
Nope, because joining the proceedings is Lola Vice.
Ooh, the bootylicious queen of NXT Underground.
That's right. She's coming fresh out. First of all, minor kudos to her. She came fresh out of a tag team victory along with Natalia over this past weekend over in Lucha Libre AAA. So good for them.
Yay!
So Lola Vice got on the mic and she pretty much was talking shit to Blake Monroe, saying that her attitude makes her look nasty, makes her look ugly. And just pretty much just clapping back at the glamour. But it doesn't stop there, Juan, because we gotta roll the promo train.
Okay.
Yep, you see where I'm going with this, because then out comes Jada Parker, and Jada Parker is clapping back at Lola Vice, but not to be outdone, we get freaking Kalani Jordan. Now, hang on, hold on to that. Kalani Jordan, I will give a little bit of leeway to, because she actually played a little bit of mind games with Blake Monroe. She played Jordan Grace's entrance music before walking down there, like, no, don't worry, she's not here. Like,
that's a little clever, but still.
That's a little clever. Kalani Jordan is issuing a challenge to Blake Monroe next week on NXT, and pretty much saying that for everything that Blake Monroe can do, she can't do it like Lonnie. And then we get a big ladies pull apart. Blake Monroe hits her headbutt onto Kalani Jordan. The ladies fight off. And then the baby faces of Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan fight off against Blake Monroe and Jada Parker. And look at Blake Monroe!
What the fuck? Blake, you just got here, and what the fuck is she doing over here with Jada Parker?
Well, can't you feel the love tonight?
Tonight is where we are.
Oh my god! But yeah, so the promo wasn't bad. What drives me nuts, and they do it a lot, is the promo train. Interruption. One after another, after another, after another. And it's driving me insane, and it's a annoying trend.
So you're going off the rails on this promo train?
Yes!
No, okay. No, you're right. Okay, what the fuck? Why?
We don't need that many interruptions.
Why are we doing this as promo trains? This doesn't make sense. And why isn't Jordan Grace involved in any of this, even though Jordan Grace is the one that Blake Monroe's got a problem with?
Because Blake Monroe took Jordan Grace out last week and planted her with the DDT on a steel chair.
That's it! That's the juggernaut, bitch! Like, you don't fucking just nail her with a DDT in the steel chair and she's out of commission all of a sudden? What is wrong with you people?
I'm pretty sure Jordan Grace will be back next week.
Oh, she got that well better be. I'll be pissed if she got. Look, I'm over here looking on my Lucky Charms. I'm very upset over this.
The Crazy Train's playing on his radio. Ha! What a coincidence. Thank you, Mr. Quake. But go on, Juan.
All right. Truthfully, this is just frustrating.
Yeah, the concept of just having multiple people interrupt each other in one promo segment, it just seems too much. And WWE does this a lot. I don't know if they do it on... I don't see them doing it that much on Raw and SmackDown. Like, what the fuck, man?
Well, that's Shawn Michaels there for you, I fucking guess. I don't fucking know.
Oh, man, we gotta get as many people in this as possible. Jesus.
Like, look, I'm fine with watching these women in action, but the build-up to this was janky, and yeah, the promo train's gotta stop. I'm sorry, it's such a pain in the butt.
Exactly. We don't need that many people in one segment. It would have been fine if you picked one of the three out of the litter to interrupt Blake Monroe and we get a proper one-on-one.
If it was just Lola Vice, because imagine Lola Vice over here like, hey, Jordan Grace, she's got the fucking build of a champion. She's a multi-time champion, and I haven't had the chance to go one. She hasn't got one-on-one with her yet, has she?
Who, Lola Vice?
Yeah.
Versus Jordan Grace?
Right.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, like I would much rather share the ring with wonderful woman like Jordan Grace than nasty bitch like you kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I get it. But again, this is just my annoyance. That doesn't mean that the women are bad at promos. The women are great at talking. It's just the idea of interrupting each other. The promo train has got to stop. Please, Sean. And no, NXT is not AEW. All right, we haven't gotten there yet, okay? Calm down, Mr. Quake. Now, before we get to the main event, we do have an honorable mention that I do want to briefly talk about, and it is a rematch from 2 weeks ago when they last squared off, and it is a one-on-one contest between Charlie Dempsey and Tavion Heights. The stakes are the same. If Tavion Heights wins, he gets to leave the No Quarter Catch crew, and this was an...
Already?
Yes, they did it already, and Charlie Dempsey won 2 weeks ago, but this time it had a different result. These guys were able to do it much better than their last encounter, with Tavion Heights picking up the win. And he is finally free from the NQCC, which means the NQCC is no more, because at this point it's just Charlie Dempsey and Ren Sinclair.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Ren Sinclair isn't going to stick around with Charlie Dempsey after all this nonsense.
Yeah. God, I hope that doesn't lead to Charlie Dempsey being fired from WWE.
Oh, no. William Regal is going to have somebody's head on a pike if that's what happens.
Yeah, no, he's going to pull out them brass knucks.
No, I mean he's literally going to put their head on a pike and he's going to put it up in a little manor over in Blackpool, England. It's going to be a terrifying problem. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a health ordinance involved, but he is a gentleman villain, so he's going to probably have a permit or something.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, now let's get to the main event. And this one was built up last week, and this was an incredibly entertaining match at best. And this is a one-on-one contest for the NXT North American Championship. As the defending champion, all ego Ethan Page defends the North American Championship against TNA wrestler, ex-former WWE superstar Santino Marella.
Let's go! Oh my fucking god, I can't believe you got me cheering for Santino.
Yes! Santino Marella took Ethan Page to task during this main event, and based on his performance in the match, like, how old is this guy? Like, what is he, 50-something now?
Something like that.
Hang on a minute, I gotta look up his age. Give me a second here. I got it. How old is Santino Marella?
Oh my god.
51 years old, and that man can still move. Holy shit, he puts Chris Jericho to shame.
I know, seriously. This is kind of embarrassing. I mean, like the only thing I'm really gonna respect Santino Marella for these days is having a hot daughter, but that's not really that much of a thing. But if he can still move, then let's go ahead and see it. Oh god, this doesn't look good.
Yeah, unfortunately, like Santino had a hot start, but Ethan Page was able to stop the Milan Miracle in his tracks, hitting him with a series of strikes and putting a beating on the Italian/Canadian. But go on. But Santino Marella was able to fire back. Look at this guy. He hits that freaking... I don't even know what that move is, but it looks silly as fuck, and the fans love it.
Isn't that a headbutt where he salutes or whatever?
Oh, yeah, it is a headbutt where he salutes. It looks weird.
God, what the hell? What in the hell, man?
Oh, no.
Also, I just realized his emblem on his singlet is meant to be dig on Ferrari's emblem. But what do I know?
Yeah, Santino, are you trying to say that you're more than what anyone could afford?
Oh, shit.
Santino Marella, of course, continued to show off his chops. Age isn't slowing this man down.
I must apologize, gentlemen. I need my practice board.
Sure. Go right ahead. Anyways.
Okay, Storm. Love you, honey.
Love you too.
Love you, K-Storm.
Love you too, bro.
Yay! All right, let's continue. And then, in the final moments of the match, victory seems to be within grasp. Santino Marella pulls out his signature move, the Cobra!
Oh my fucking god!
Unfortunately, Ethan Page grabs the referee, throws it in Santino's way, distracting him long enough for Page to hit the Twisted Ego to pin and retain. And unfortunately...
Yeah, look at the fucking... The photo is so tiny because it's depressing.
You're a winner and still the NXT North American Champion, all ego, Ethan Page. Boo!
Boo this man! Boo on you, dude! Boo on you, man!
But
Boo!
because we don't want to send the fans sad and crying, Ethan Page went back into the ring looking to put some more hurt on Santino Marella, but Santino was able to stop him in his tracks and finally hit Ethan Page with the Cobra.
Yay!
And the whole show ends with Santino Marella celebrating in the middle of the ring despite losing and doing his trombone salute. Juan, your thoughts of the main event?
But he lost the match.
Yeah.
He got the receipt afterwards, but he lost the match.
It's okay. He got the receipt and the fans love it. The fans love Santino Marella. I mean, yeah, he was goofy as fuck in WWE. Is goofy as fuck in WWE, but
And TNA.
and TNA, but the fans still love him.
Like, okay, have people forgiven the ridiculousness of his comedy at this point now? Is that what it is?
I think so because at this point, the fans are probably like, oh man, how can we stay mad at this guy?
I mean, having a hot daughter takes you a long way, but that's only me.
Also, he too had a cup of coffee over in Lucha Libre AAA, tag teaming with Lola Vice to take on I forgot what the lady wrestler's name is, but she tag teamed with Mr. Iguana. He has an iguana, Juan.
That's not a personality trait.
But it's a fucking iguana.
But that's not a what? No.
You apologize to that iguana.
I didn't say anything to the iguana, bitch.
It's Mr. Iguana. It's so adorable. It's a fucking iguana. Anyway, sorry about that.
I'm glad that even though he lost the match, you send the folks home happy at the end. So yeah,
Of course, man.
I guess that works.
Now, let's go over to this week's edition of AEW Dynamite.
Like the fuse, hit the boom, dynamite!
Because Tony Khan needs to milk out as much Chicago shit as possible.
You know, that's what Imodium AD is for, you know. Gross.
Yes, it's gross. We open things up with a contest for in the World Tag Team Title Eliminator Tournament, the quarterfinal match, as the team of the Outrunners, Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum, goes up against the former AEW Executive Vice Presidents, the Young Bucks.
Oh, they're no longer Matthew and Nicholas Jackson of the Young Bucks. They're just the Young Bucks.
Or not even that. Go ahead.
Okay, because apparently this is the opening for the show.
Yeah, this is the opening for the show. They had last week they had crappy entrance music, and then this week go ahead, share the name, share it.
Okay, so this week they got the Jobber opening without even putting their name on the name card for them. So, what's his face? Justin Roberts. When he announced them, he was trying to scurry out of the ring when he announced them. He said, and their opponents already in the ring, Matt and Nick Jackson, and ran the fuck out. And, he basically, and they gave them the Jobber fucking opening, the Jobber entrance for these two fucking losers. Gotta love it.
Fun fact: Matt Jackson doesn't age. I actually showed a picture of Juan when he had when he went to Juan about his about a match that he had on SmackDown in 2009.
Yeah, and he looks exactly the same as he did back then.
It's so weird.
Yeah, that just goes to show you that Matt Jackson doesn't evolve in any way.
Oh!
No, that's not what's important. What's important is the Young Bucks are the butt of the joke at this moment because they are not in charge of anything in AEW, so they can't throw their weight around to do anything, and are being treated like the shit-eating heels and losers they actually are. They never evolved out of PWG's moves at all. They never grew out of that shit. They just took that same nonsense, took it over to Japan, rode the coattails of Bullet Club, and then showed up over here. So, yeah.
These idiots still think they were in Reseda. But anyways, getting to the tag match. So
take the boys out of Rancho Cucamonga, but you can't take the Cucamonga out of the boys.
All right, but getting into the match, yes, of course, it is a Young Bucks match, so there is a lot of super kicks to be expected in this. But can we give a shout out to the Outrunners? Look at their ring gear; they're sporting Newport brand.
No, that's literally the Newport.
Newport, I know, Newport cigarettes. Oh my god, I can't. That's actually very clever. I like that.
I don't get it. Like, what are they smokers?
No. They're a callback to the bygone age of the 80s.
I know that, but I'm like, but why Newports?
Because apparently that was popular during the 80s. I don't know.
What the fucking smoke? I don't know this shit. I'm over here thinking what fucking Virginia Slims on their ass, especially with all the pink and stuff that they were also running around with in their fucking outfits over here. But that's not important.
Yeah, no, the Young Bucks, of course, like they hit a bunch of super kicks. They lots of spots to be expected in a Young Bucks match. So, and of course the Outrunners, they took a lot of the punishment from the boys of Rancho Cucamonga. But then Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum were able to hit a brief comeback. The Young Bucks, of course, stopped it in their tracks, and in the middle of the match, they tried to use underhanded tactics to try and get the win. Like in this spot right here, before rolling him up. Matt Jackson grabbed the referee, hit a low blow on Turbo Floyd, and tried to roll him up using the tights, but the dude was able to kick out after 2.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know. And after some more back and forth action, the Young Bucks actually was able to find their footing-ish. They hit the TK driver onto one of the members of the Outrunners to pin and win and advance. Your winners and advancing to the semifinals, the Young Bucks.
Boo!
Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find any, or did I? Hang on a minute.
No, you didn't.
No. Did I?
No.
Ah, shit. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any photos, but Kazuchika Okada, the champion of everything, I mean, the AEW Unified Champion,
No.
came down to the ring and...
Said bitch and left.
Nope. He came down to the ring, joined the Young Bucks, and putting a beatdown onto the Outrunners until Swerve's music hits. Then out comes Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana, and with Okada's back turned, the Young Bucks were taken out by the Outrunners, leaving Okada all alone. And the Young Bucks and the Outrunners put a beating on Kazuchika Okada.
Oh my god. Gotta love it.
Gotta love it indeed. Fuck the Young Bucks.
Bitch.
Bitch. I mean, I personally think it's funny, but that's just
wind
me.
out of my sails on this one with that fucking ending. But goddamn, I'm just glad to see these guys fucking finally knock down a peg, even if it's kayfabe.
Now, this match earned the title of being an exciting match. It would have earned the double title of being a main event match too, but
Tony Khan beat Tony Khanning, and he doesn't know how to schedule our butt.
this match actually took place in the middle of it, in a quarter before the hour, like around 8:45 to 9 o'clock ish.
Yeah.
Around that time. And this match is for the AEW World Championship, a rematch from All In Texas, as Hangman Adam Page defends the title against Jon Moxley, with the added stipulation that everyone is banned from ringside.
But this is AEW. Who's at ringside?
Apparently security guards, to make sure that no one gets involved.
I'm glad those security guards got free tickets to the show.
Anyways, unfortunately, I don't have any pictures to share for this one. I did try to look around. I tried my best, but I'll talk you through it. So these two guys start fighting. Thankfully, the good news is it's just a straight one-on-one match, so there'll be no weapons, no blood, no thumbtacks, definitely no tableware, aka forks.
God dang it.
So it's just pure straight-up wrestling between these guys. And then, of course, it didn't take very long for the match to spill over at ringside. Jon Moxley was able to get the upper hand, and then hits a pile driver on Hangman Adam Page onto the steel steps before they cut to the first commercial break. And then, when we get back to the action, we get over to the announce desk. Moxley was trying to pull another pile driver. Hangman Adam Page was able to reverse it and hit the dead eye, but the announce table would not break.
I am the table.
Insert
Are you fucking serious?
Insert Botchamania pun here.
Matthew, you got a clip there.
Anyways, so The action gets back into the ring. Both these guys continue to fight it out, and then they eventually get over to the ring apron where Hangman Adam Page tries the Deadeye again, but Moxley was able to reverse it, and it's the pile driver onto the ring apron, and then we get to another commercial break. And now we're getting close to the finish of the match here, because at this point, Hangman Adam Page kicked out of the paradigm shift. And Moxley kicked out of the Deadeye. These guys are at their wits' end. And then freaking Marina Shafir somehow snuck her way at ringside, and she was being blocked by security. She grabbed the AEW World Title with the referee's back turned. She slipped the title into Moxley's hand. Moxley clocked Hangman Adam Page with the title, but Hangman still kicked out after 2. And then the security detail were able to escort Marina Shafir and Claudio Castagnoli away from ringside. And then, from one of those balconies in the venue, you know the balconies I'm talking about, right?
Uh-huh.
Darby Allin jumped off from the balcony and annihilated the Death Rider.
Ah!
Holy shit, kid! I'm happy that you're back, but please stay healthy.
Yes, please, for the love of God.
And then after,
Like you just came down from Mount Everest, stop it.
exactly. And then Moxley tries to go for another pile driver. Hangman Adam Page was able to reverse it, hits another Deadeye, and then hits the buckshot lariat to pin and retain. Your winner, and still the AEW World Champion, Hangman Adam Page.
Moral of the story, Moxley, go the fuck home! How can we miss you if you don't go away? God damn it.
Please.
Go drink some blood while you're out there. Jesus Christ. Or better yet, make some blood for yourself. For fuck's sake, man. Enough. Jesus fucking Christ.
Surprisingly, there was no bloodshed.
Thank you. More of this, please.
This was actually a great match, and it would have been a much better match had it been booked as a main event.
It makes more sense to book it as a main event because it's the big championship. What the fuck is wrong with you, Tony? Why don't you know how to do things right? Idiot.
He is a fucking idiot. It's so stupid.
It hurts.
It does.
It hurts my soul. It hurts me right here.
But that being said, hopefully this means the chapter of the Death Riders is officially closed on Hangman's book, and he's now going to be moving on to other wrestlers, to other storylines that are going to be that hopefully will materialize in AEW.
Please let there something be better materialize at AEW.
Yes.
Anything better, please.
All
Wait,
right.
no, not anything better. Just something better than this, and make it make sense and make it good. Because, like, fucking last week, he had that fucking match with Wheeler Yuta, and he made a point of making the match have a message in it about, hey, Wheeler Yuta, you're the scrub of the Death Riders, and they don't care about you. And, hey, make that fucking sow that seed of dissent kind of fucking thing. That makes sense. Thank you. Do things like that, please. Who'd have fucking thought Hangman doing something logical? What the fuck?
All right, now let's get to the exciting segment of the night, and this is an in-ring segment with the former patriarch, Christian Cage. Christian was unfortunately betrayed by his family at All in Texas after failing to win the Casino Gauntlet match. Yep, he was betrayed by Nick Wayne, by Kip Sabian, and by Mama Wayne.
Yo, do us all a favor. Keep this son of a bitch away from Brooke Hogan.
Oh!
Yeah, I went there! I took photos and I came back!
Of Brooke Hogan? No, I'm being...
Okay,
no. That's too much. Okay, so Tony Schiavone conducted the interview. Christian Cage pretty much started off by saying the most, like, wow, like, he's not even hiding it. He pretty much started by saying, my name is Christian Cage, and I'm an asshole.
Hi, Christian Cage!
Like, wow, he's not even hiding it. He's not even, like, coming up with excuses. He literally admitted he's an asshole.
Good. Fucking the first step to solving a problem is admitting you have one.
Yep. He then turned his attention towards Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian, saying that how he's disappointed that these two turned their backs on him. Like, he's proud that they're finally showing some guts, that they've got more balls, that they got more balls down there than he thought. but he's disappointed that they turned on him because they would be nothing, because Nick Wayne would be nothing without Christian Cage. And then he also addressed Adam Copeland, who showed up at All in Texas, and instead of embracing Christian Cage, he got on the mic and pretty much told Christian Cage, "Go find yourself."
Ha 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 ha! Get it?
Not go fuck yourself. Go find yourself.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Because Edge isn't gonna be evil like that. He's gonna tell him to do something good for himself. Take that.
So Christian Cage had some time to think about this, and apparently he has found himself. Now, during this promo, he did fumble on a few lines, to which the fan, where he had to stop, and the fans tried to call him out at it, and that's where he's paused, 3 times, saying, "Shut up while I conduct business," before continuing. But,
my God.
Yeah, no. He addressed Adam Copeland, and he admitted that he said a lot of bad things to Adam Copeland. But then he asked a hypothetical question to Adam. All the things that he said, were they really that bad?
Yes! Yes, they were, you idiot!
Because he called out...
They're talking about everyone's father being dead, and you're the daddy, and you're everyone's daddy, and daddy, and I'm the father, and fuck you all because I'm your daddy.
But he also
What is wrong with you, ass?
But at the same time, he also called out Adam Copeland for a little bit of his hypocrisy, because Adam was known for being an opportunist, doing whatever it takes, taking whatever shortcuts he can to win his matches and to win his championships.
Okay, but why?
So, wrapping it all the way back to his no longer family. He did make another dad joke. He did say Nick Wayne, you have a dead father in real life, but now you have a father who's dead to you.
Fucking what?
Yeah. And he pretty much announced that he has disowned Nick Wayne in front of everybody.
What?
Yeah. And
no, you didn't betray me. I'm leaving you. I'm not the one who got betrayed and got dunked on like a scrub. I'm leaving you. I'm banning you for life. That's like the dumbest cope of all time. I mean, so is Cope, but that was...
Christian Cage, of course, laid out a challenge to Nick Wayne to go one-on-one with him, because he doesn't believe that Nick Wayne has what it takes to be the face of AEW. And then...
shut the fuck up! You ain't even the face of the patriarchy! Get the hell out of here with that nonsense over here, fucking Christian. Over here fucking trying to get yourself over like this. God damn.
And then after the match, as he approaches to the entrance ramp, he gets jumped from behind by Nick Wayne, Kip Sapien, and Mama Wayne, who brought in a pair of chairs. And, I kid you not, both of their now, orphaned children, they actually pulled a concerto on Christian Cage on live TV.
Did they actually do the concerto, or
yes.
One person? Okay, good.
They did the concerto, and then Nick Wayne started yelling at him, saying, "Yo, you disown me? No, I disown you."
Okay. Now, it's a good thing that Nick Wayne is being led out on a school night to play wrestler. I'm very proud of him. But his mother needs to be a little bit more responsible, and she's going to need to, rein in her child, make sure that he gets his homework done, and make sure that he's up bright and early tomorrow so he doesn't miss his bus to school. The other guy's a grown-ass man. I don't know what the fuck he's even trying to do over here with this kid. Fucking... Okay. At least we have progression. At least we have some form of progress happening with this whole Christian Cage bit. It's dumb progress, but it's still progress.
That being said, I also kind of cringed watching this because Christian did retire from wrestling for a while due to concussions and...
Jose, do you know how concertos actually work? You know they don't actually smack the heads, right?
Oh yeah, no. They smack
they smack the chairs to each other with the head sandwiched in the safe zone because the chairs smash in like a triangle motion and fucking heads in the middle.
Yeah, but do you trust AEW wrestlers to get it right?
Good point.
All right, let's go ahead and move along.
Okay, yeah.
Still,
Got me there.
yeah, but still, Christian Cage, great talker, no notes. Now this one, like the match itself was fun, but like there was something else that was kind of missing. I'll get to it. It is a tag match, playa.
Holla holla!
It is the team of the AEW Women's World Champion Timeless Toni Storm and Alex Windsor taking on the team of the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, the Fallen Goddess Athena, and her minion Billy Starks.
Minion?
Yes.
Man, this girl ain't yellow enough to be no minion. Is Athena talking about stealing the moon? Huh? I don't see no minions up in here.
I don't know. It's a thing that they have going on in Ring of Honor. But anyways, so this tag match was the tag match wasn't bad.
Well,
the
it'll be
tag
great
match,
when Ring of Honor is on TV someday.
like the tag match wasn't bad. The tag match was actually fun, and we even got like a funny moment where Timeless Toni Storm and Alex Windsor, they got together and they did like a tango dance, marching forward and double stomped on Athena while she was backed up against the turnbuckle. That was funny.
Ha.
That was really fun.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, no, the match was
That's
great.
dumb but cool. But
Yeah.
that's all sort of like pro wrestling. If there's going to be dumb but cool moments.
Yeah, and no, and what's wrong with that, right? So,
As long as it's all in moderation, as long as you got the balance on there.
all right. So, and getting over to and getting over near the end, Timeless Toni Storm was about to hit Athena with the Storm Zero, but then hit Billy Starks with the Storm Zero, but then Athena was over at the top rope and she hits her finishing move, the Eclipse, or as she calls it now, the O-Face,
Giggity.
to pin, and she was able to pin the champ in the middle of the ring. Your winners, Athena and Billy Starks. Now, this match wasn't bad, but there was an opportunity missed. Athena kept bragging and boasting how she has the contract and she could cash in to challenge Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World title anytime she wants to. And then I'm just sitting here thinking, like, why don't you do it now? You have her dead to rights. She's in the middle of the ring. Why don't you do it now?
Take advantage of it now. Exactly. Yeah. No, that is a good fucking point. It's like, girl, you've got the champion. You've got her beat. Take your contract, throw it at the ref, pin her, win her, boom. That's a big freaking crazy wrinkle that gets everybody talking, and that will get Timeless Toni Storm up your ass and wanting to wear you as a fucking garter after she rearranges your guts. Oh, wait, I realized what happened. Yeah, no, Toni Storm would just actually murder her if she did that. And also, Vicente Guerrero made it over here.
Hey!
Better late than never. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. Out of the two, Triple H is worse. Not that Tony Khan is great, but better at least than H since Raw moved to Netflix. I have not watched.
That's
Your
the big.
mileage may vary.
Your mileage may vary. Yeah. Anyways, so let's go ahead and move on. And thankfully, there were no crappy segments that happened on Dynamite.
Really? Nothing?
Nothing. In fact,
Really?
yeah. Now we're going to get to the honorable mention here, and the honorable mention goes to freaking MJF. He appeared backstage on Dynamite, and he was outside the locker room of the Hurt Syndicate. See, last week he had a little bit of a falling out with Bobby Lashley, who gave him a thumbs down, and this week he's trying to make amends. So he talks to Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin tells MJF that Lashley and MVP are not here because they don't want to be anywhere near MJF. And so Shelton Benjamin pretty much called out MJF's bullshit, saying that they've been onto him since day one, since they met him. And he also gives back the watch that MJF gave him, which apparently turned out to be a piece of shit watch from Temu, according to Shelton.
Ah!
So now Shelton Benjamin has given MJF the thumbs down. We're 2 for 3, folks. MJF is getting the boot from the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, okay, well, that's... Okay, so MJF's being a cheapskate.
Yes, he is.
Okay, I'm going to try not to be racist about that, but... Buddy, you're not helping your cause here. Yeah, no, seriously. If you're actually going to try to flex on the Hurt Syndicate in order to bribe them into letting you in, shell out the shillelaghs, man. The shell out the simoleons up in the shit. Buddy, dude, don't be cheap. Come on.
All right, now let's get to the main event. And honestly, if they switched the main event match with the AEW World Title match, we would be having a much different, more positive discussion.
Actually, yes. And I was the one who was pointing this out, like, oh, the main event better be Tony Storm in the tag match. Because if it's this other match, I'm going to lose my fucking... Oh, god damn it. God damn it!
The prophecy has been fulfilled. It is Ricochet versus Mark Briscoe.
Versus Mark Briscoe. Sorry, go on.
Yes, Mark Briscoe has been feeling very out of sorts lately. He's not the same happy Mark Briscoe because MJF has gotten under his skin. Because MJF invoked his brother's name not once but twice in the past 2 weeks, and Ricochet challenged him to a match. And Ricochet has a new faction by his side. The Gates of Agony have aligned himself with Ricochet, and he is the stable's leader.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? What? Like, why is this the main event? This is a good little mid-card storyline, but that's where the mid-card is supposed to go! You don't put the world title match where the mid-card goes, and you don't put the mid-card match where the world title match goes! Make it make sense! Why?
I'll get to me and Juan's comments in a bit, but let me talk through it. So Mark Briscoe, of course, showing a more vicious side. He wails in at Ricochet during the match. Of course, the Gates of Agony provided some support / interference to help Ricochet carry through. And when we got back from commercial break, Ricochet, of course, continued the pressure onto Mark Briscoe, tries to go for that sliding forearm move that he's been using a lot. But then Mark Briscoe was able to dodge out of the way. We get some more back and forth action. Mark Briscoe Ricochet grabs a steel chair, and it looks like he was about to whale a Mark with it, but the referee stopped him in his tracks. Then Mark Briscoe knocks out Ricochet at ringside. The Gates of Agony catch Ricochet. Mark Briscoe sets up the chair in the ring, and then he uses it for extra leverage to jump up and hit an incredible tope con hilo, knocking out all the boys at ringside right by the announce table. So that was cool. And then the action gets back into the ring. Ricochet was able to regain control of the match again, hitting the vertigo, but Mark Briscoe was able to kick out after 2. And then we get some ringside support for the babyface as the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito and Big Bad Brody King run down to the ring, and even the odds for Mark Briscoe taking out the Gates of Agony. Ricochet was left alone. Mark Briscoe hits the J Driller to pin and win. Your winner, Mark Briscoe. And then after the match, Mark Briscoe got on the mic and he cut a scathing promo against MJF, calling him out for a fight. And boy, remember how I said how wrestling loves to make their babyfaces look stupid? MJF shows up on the Titantron and he says that he's gonna face that he's not gonna face Mark Briscoe right at that second, but he'll face him next week. And then, right from behind, wow. Shock! MJF attacks Mark Briscoe while wearing a shirt that says MJF did nothing wrong. This, of course, this brought out Hangman Adam Page, who ran down for the save. MJF scurried out of the ring, and that's where the show ends.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me?
This could have been a middle match.
This was a mid-card feud.
Tony Khan, I understand you like being friends with your wrestlers, and I'm sure Mark Briscoe's a great guy, but you don't need to do him a favor.
And MJF is a draw.
But come on, man. Come on.
You're disrespecting your own championship. What the fuck?
You're disrespecting your own champion. Jesus, man.
It was like, oh, hey, thanks, Hangman, for saving AEW from the Death Riders. You get nothing. You're still a mid-card guy. Wow, go fucking figure.
Classic MJF Pearl Harbor yeah.
God damn. Yeah, LOL, Mark Briscoe with Redneck Kung Fu versus Redneck Biker Taker would be great. Winner buys the next batch of tobacco. Yuck. Gross.
Ha.
Yeah, Athena must have not watched any Money in the Bank cash-ins, or she was going the Austin Theory route with a bad cash-in. That would be fucking... That would be depressing if that's what Athena ends up having to do.
I really don't understand the idea of having the AEW World Title match in the middle of your show rather than being advertised as the main event. It didn't make any sense at all.
More importantly, if this was an attempt to boost the ratings for the middle of the show, which is where a lot of people tune the fuck out, you'd think that would actually be advertised. But it wasn't, was it?
What, the match? Oh, the championship match?
Where on the card or at what time the match was, the title match was going to happen.
No, it wasn't advertised. They didn't say when specifically it was going to happen.
So it was cold turkey as hell.
Cold turkey as hell.
So
Maybe
were they
it's
just banking on the possibility that after the show starts, and they usually have the drop off after the first segment or so, that people will hear, oh hey, the title match is up next, and will all magically come rushing back in?
I believe so. Either that or
Right,
Tony Khan.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Either that or Tony Khan wanted to show the AEW fans that Mark Briscoe is a main event player and he's a main event draw.
But this isn't a main event championship issue.
Tony Khan, you're running a wrestling promotion and you're running a television show, not a charity.
Like, buddy, I'm all for helping my friends. I'm all for helping push the people I like. But motherfuck, think of logic! Fuck!
Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and wipe our hands clean with this Chicago-stained AEW, and let's go ahead and talk about this week's edition of TNA Impact.
All right, are you still okay? You stood really still for a second, and I thought the camera froze.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, no, you scared me there for a minute. Man, I miss Cora Jade. I'm sorry.
I know. So this week's TNA Impact, they're continuing their tapings over in Rhode Island.
Yay!
The home of Family Guy. Da 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 da. Okay.
Yeah, AEW is a business. Apparently, it's a business of not making any money or growing an audience or growing a base or having logic or having a product that's reputable. But it is a business.
No. According to according to CM Punk, AEW is not a business.
Good point.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me just a second. I actually have to respond to something. It's actually urgent.
All right. And this week, we were supposed to have a 6-man tag as our main event for this week's edition of TNA Impact, but there were last-minute changes, and we needed to get that straightened out. Lisa Boo made her way in the chat. How's it going, Lisa Boo? Welcome to Wrestle Rewind.
Hi, check guys. Your Facebook messages.
Hi, guys. Hope you're having a great stream. Popped in to say hi, and we'll have to watch the replay.
No. It's okay, Lisa Boo. No worries right there. So let's go ahead and get to this, and let's go ahead and talk about this week's edition of... Weird, but okay. Juan, fix that.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the opening contest of TNA Impact, and it is a triple threat X Division Championship match as the newly crowned X Division champion Leon Slater takes on Jason Hotch and the former NXT Cruiserweight champion Cedric Alexander.
All right, let's see how this turns out. Why does Cedric Alexander have vampire fangs?
What?
Why does he have a vampire grill?
No, that's not a vampire. He's supposed to be a Black Panther. Or a lion or some animal of some type.
Why does he have a sharp, pointy grill? I do not want to be eaten. Please do not eat me.
I don't know. He probably thinks that he's great! Oh my god. Anyway, so... Alright, so this was actually a really, really fun match. Great high-flying action from all three guys, of course. What's his face? Josh Schuyler and Tasha Steelz over at ringside, but thankfully they didn't do anything to try and ruin the fun. Yeah, no. And an incredible opening contest, which of course saw Leon Slater was able to pick up the victory over Jason Hotch. Like, he hit that 450 Swanton bomb, which is awesome. Just as cool as Javon Evans' coast-to-coast Swanton. And Still scary. And was able to pick up the victory by pinning Jason Hotch in the middle of the ring. Your winner and still the X Division champion, Leon Slater. But after the match... When we got back from commercial break, we actually went backstage, and there was a one-on-one exchange between Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander, and Cedric came off looking like a goofy smartass saying, like, oh, hey, man, that's cool that you won, but just remember, I was never pinned. And then he's like, okay, but I still win. Okay, but I was never pinned. But I still won. Okay, but let the record show that I was never pinned.
Seriously.
That stupid shit.
Seriously?
Yeah, great match, but we had to follow it up with that dumb shit. Cedric, you know what? We should be happy. Actually, I don't know. I'm of two minds of Cedric Alexander being in TNA. On the one hand, at least he's not being wasted in AEW. But on the other hand, they missed the opportunity to reunite all the members of the Hurt Syndicate.
Like, see? That would have been fucking incredible. That would have been fucking amazing. But nope.
Yeah.
Wait, the Hurt Syndicate?
The Hurt, well, the original Hurt business in WWE. Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander, yeah. Right.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm two minds of it. What about you?
Well, this is an excellent opening match. You know, I love me some X Division action, but god dang, that's a little that's a weird way to cap it afterwards.
Well, no, I'm just talking about Cedric Alexander being in TNA.
Well, that's fine. I got no problem with that.
Oh, okay. Like, are you also split about it or no?
No, it's fine. It's good.
Oh, okay. All right, now let's get over to the exciting match of the night, and it's a tag match, player.
Hara hara!
That's right, the team of the Rascals, Zachary Wentz and Myron Reed, taking on the Nemeths. Of course, Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth. Just call yourselves the Hollywood Heels already.
No.
Jeez, man.
No.
The Nemeth sounds generic.
What is it with his big brother?
So where are we with Ryan Nemeth? Do we still hate him?
I don't know.
I mean, he just said something stupid, but that's just it.
I mean, has he apologized?
I don't think so.
Then no, I don't like him.
All right, whatever. Anyways, so
That's a bad guy.
no. This is
I don't
some.
like you, bad guy.
This was some unbelievable, really awesome tag team action between both teams. Of course, the story is that the Nemeths were putting a lot of punishment onto Myron Reed, the stand-in for the new, well, not the stand-in, but more of the newest member of the Rascals, who's filling in for Trey Miguel, who's currently injured. Myron Reed has absorbed a lot of punishment from the Nemeths, and they actually had a really good sequence of moves over there where okay, let me try to describe it.
Okay.
Ryan Nemeth tries to go for a back suplex, and Myron Reed backflips and lands on his feet, right?
Nice.
So Nick Nemeth grabs him and tries to go for a German suplex. Myron Reed lands on his feet again.
Nice.
And then Nick Nemeth tries to attack him, but Myron Reed goes between his legs, ducks under. But then he gets stopped in his tracks when Nick Nemeth hits a quick elbow drop.
Shit.
Backflip, slide, but then gets caught in an elbow drop.
God dang it.
That was actually really cool. I love that sequence.
That's not bad. That's a pretty neat sequence.
Hells yeah. But he finally overcame the odds. He got the hot tag onto Zachary Wentz, and Zachary Wentz was a ball of fire. He hits an incredible series of high-flying moves to knock down Nick and Ryan Nemeth, respectively. The Rascal, what's his face, Myron Reed hits Nick Nemeth with an incredible move, knocking him outside of the ring, leaving Zachary Wentz in the middle of the ring to hit the spiral tap onto Ryan Nemeth to pin and win for his team. Your winners, the Rascals.
Very nice. All right. Very cool. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Dang it. So you think there'll still be room for the new boy here once Trey Miguel comes back out of action?
Oh yeah, they pretty much established themselves as a trio. And then after the match, like when we get back from commercial break, there was a post-match segment where the Nemeths are pissed. They want a rematch for the TNA World Tag Team titles, and they also got some heat by shitting on Rhode Island. And then they brought out the hometown man, aka Cody Deaner in a mask.
Seriously?
Yeah. And Cody Deaner
was the people's choice man, but he was the hometown guy in a mask?
He's now the hometown man. That's his new gimmick because Cody Deaner has been, quote, fired by TNA Wrestling.
Oh, he's got a Charlie Brown from out of town. All right.
Until he got his... Yeah, but then he got his ass kicked by the Nemeths and he was unmasked, but the TNA officials were quick to cover his face with a towel.
Wait, are you fucking serious? The TNA officials are covering for him?
Yeah. But still, great tag match. Love to see the Rascals win. Hooray!
Okay, god dang it, okay. Alright, well, I got no problem with that, I suppose. Yeah, and yes, I say this is exactly what I mean over here. Charlie Brown from out of town. That is a real thing, and it was originally brought in thanks to professional wrestling. Okay, let me see here. Compare Real Remington Steel Okay, no, what the fuck? Seriously? Wait, no, I could have sworn they showed a thingy about it. Hang on. Yeah, Jimmy Valiant. Yeah, that's the fucking one. Yeah, Charlie Brown from out of town. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Jimmy Valiant was the one who fucking did it. Take that.
Nice. Oh my god.
So that's what Cody Deaner's doing. He's Charlie Brown from out of town.
Yeah, he's adopting this new gimmick. He's now this mysterious hometown man, and we don't know who he is, except we know who he is.
Except everyone knows who he is. But no, that sounds so weird. He said to around in the chat, if Juan really wants to talk promotion that makes any money, look no further than Cage Match. Search Fed called $5 Wrestling. Talk about bad comedy wrestling. CM Punk for sure still hates Ryan Nemeth. I mean, I don't blame him for that.
Mr. Geek Me Out said, I heard the medical examined that Hulk Hogan had a heart attack. That's right. We will be talking about it this Saturday on the Ravens Talk because I have more details on the passing of Hulk Hogan. But we'll leave it at that. That being said, want to check your messages again. Okay. Anyways, so great tag match. Both teams delivered. Let's go ahead and continue on with.
What's this doing over here?
Juan, fix that.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyways, that was weird. We now get to the exciting segment of the night, and it is an in-ring promo segment from New York's own Boricua badass Mike Santana.
All right, this guy has been a ball of fire as of late, and folks are definitely going in on it, and unfortunately his loss at Slammiversary feels more like a setback, but we'll see how it goes over here.
He actually did. That's exactly why he came out to talk. He came out to talk about what happened at Slammiversary. He was very close. He talked about how it felt for him to be in the main event in his home state of New York, and how he only lived 30 minutes away from the venue where they performed at. So Mike Santana, he gave it his all, and he was so close to winning, but that air sucked. But the air sucked completely out of the room when he failed to capture the TNA World Title from Trick Williams. And then when he came home, he had to talk to his daughter about what happened, and he said that his daughter said, "Don't worry, you'll get it next time because next time you're gonna win."
Yay!
So Mike Santana cut a fiery promo, and he made it very freaking clear, even dropping an F-bomb, making it very clear that he will do whatever it takes, and he will become the TNA World Champion. Holy shit. Book this guy in the next main. Book this guy as champion already. Like, make him the guy to dethrone Trick Williams.
Okay, if this is how Trick Willie goes down and loses the TNA Championship, I'm okay with it because because the folks at TNA are clearly behind the Santana train, and I got no issues with that whatsoever. Holy shit. And the whole thing of like, Dad, is it next time? You're gonna make that's adorable and dumb and endearing, and I like it.
Also, plus he's one of our own. I mean, he may not be from Queens, but shit, man.
He's a New Yorker, motherfuckers.
Yeah. All right, now let's get to the disappointing match of the night, and this is a.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Juan?
Sorry, let me fix that. There you go.
Thank you. Sheesh, man. All right. So now let's get to the disappointing match of the night, or rather a match that should have been good, but man, it just
What? Okay, well this explains why JC Jane wasn't doing any action on NXT, because she headed to the Impact Zone to defend the TNA Knockouts World Championship against former champion Masha Slamovich in their rematch.
That's right. Masha Slamovich invoked her rematch clause last week, and Santino Marella granted the match. And this was an excellent match, and it would have been an even greater match if it went the distance. However, right in the middle of the match was stopped due to disqualification due to interference by Ash, by Elegance. One half of the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions. And then the rest of the Elegance brand came down and had a stare down with the Fatal Influence. And then all the baddies were
surrounding Masha Slamovich and
well, it looked like that, but then they were all shooed out of the ring by the other baby faces, Lei Ying Lee and and Zaya Brookside.
God dang it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Come on! Quit jerking me around here!
Ow!
Cut it out.
I thought you were going to hit me with a hot tag.
No, I was gonna throw the elegance Mike Poof at you.
Jeez.
Mike Poof. By elegance. Because it's pink, you see.
Yeah, no. I hate this finish. I hate this fucking finish. I get it. We're trying to protect JC Jane, but
and
what
we're
the...
trying to make this last a little longer until everyone can be on the same fucking page. But what the fuck? Don't jerk me around like this.
And have an interference train? Like, that's worse than a promo train.
It's almost worse than a promo train. God damn it, man.
Ah!
Ay, ay, ay.
All right, let's get to the not so exciting segment of the night.
TNA be TNAing over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get to the not so exciting segment of the night, and this is an exclusive interview with the Death Machine, Sami Callihan. So apparently on last week's edition of, apparently the last time he was seen on TNA Impact, Moose and Johnny Curtis, JDC, had some choice words for Sami Callihan, pretty much telling him to retire, to hang up his boots, that he's not the same as he once was. And so Sami Callihan really let those words sink in his head. He had an interview with Tom Phillips, and he talked about his time in wrestling, on how he used to battle with, I believe he mentioned like he battled with bulimia or bulimic disorder.
Bulimia?
Yeah,
Really?
like yeah.
Really? Where you force yourself into the eating disorder where you force yourself to hawk it off?
Yes,
He really had that?
he really had that.
Fucking really?
It was crazy.
Him?
Yes.
This guy?
Yes, Juan. Him. And apparently he also used to wrestle in NXT as Solomon Crow, but he didn't mention much of that. Like he mentioned that he wrestled in WWE, but then he moved on from there. And I'm like, no, bro, I remember you from NXT. Don't be lying. That's before you put on a few pounds, okay?
Yeah, no, it's still.
Trust me, he was a lot slimmer.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Oh wait, that would do it. Okay, now I'm actually a little understanding over here of what's what could have been what could be happening. Okay, because if Sami Callihan really was dealing with bulimia as an eating disorder back in the day, then yeah, no, that would. Oh, okay. I'm not. Okay. I owe Sami Callihan an apology. I'm sorry. I'm over here like, wait, really? This chunky monkey had an eating disorder? When was that? And then you reminded me, yeah, back when he was younger and with John Moxley when they were younger guys, and he was a lot slimmer back then. So I can buy that being an actual thing. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm stupid.
It's okay. So he announced that he will be taking on that he will be wrestling his next match on TNA, and if he loses, then he is forced to retire.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Really? We're gonna retire Sami Callihan, or he's gonna leave TNA or something?
He's gonna leave TNA.
Oh god damn it! Are you serious?
I kid you not.
Okay, like if he's leaving TNA though, please make it so that he can go to WWE or something like that, because he's a fucking menace to society.
He's likely going to go back to the independents. He's likely going to wrestle in GCW.
You need that loose cannon, crazy ass motherfucker running roughshod around Raw or SmackDown or something, because that's the kind of fucking energy you need in there right now. I would like him to be there as Sami Callihan, the Death Machine. Fucking have him go in there and run wild, and basically give him the push and accolades and adoration that Dean Ambrose didn't earn.
Oh, that is so messed up.
I know, I'm fucking evil. But no, seriously, in all seriousness, I do want to see Sami Callihan do well in his career, and if that means him going to WWE, then please let him go to WWE properly, because I think he would do well there, and he's clearly a crazy character, and if you put him in, they stopped the Extreme Rules show, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They retired that pay-per-view. They retired that pay-per-view. They retired Hell in a Cell.
Okay.
The pay-per-view.
I'm not looking for Hell in a Cell. I was looking for Extreme Rules over here. Because, like, if fucking imagine it, fucking, what do you call it? He shows up, debuts somewhere, and is like, no, like, I'm debuting at Extreme Rules or some shit. But that's not even it. But the point is, fucking have him debut as, like, a mystery opponent to some fucking buddy, and have him fucking be the crazy wild death machine. Have him bring some of that classic CZW vibe to him.
Oh no! He says that he'll be challenging Mike Santana, and if he loses, he will retire. Oh no!
So they're telegraphing he's basically leaving TNA.
Yeah.
God damn it! God damn it! I do not want Sami Callihan to retire. He came a long way from the 300-pound guy he started as. Also, nice that he marries and gets to fuck Jessica Havoc. I agree, Vicente Guerrero. That is very nice of him. That is very cool. God dang it. I can see Jose's disappointment with us mentioning that, but that's not important right now.
Yeah. So let's get now, before we get to the main event, let's go ahead and bring up a small honorable mention for TNA, and that one!
What?
Get it under control, man!
I didn't do it!
Ugh.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, sorry. Honorable mention.
All right, so here we go. Before we get to the main event, the honorable mention goes to an incredible Knockouts tag team match as Indy Hartwell and Danny Luna take on the team of Jody Threat and Miss NXT herself, Ariana Grace.
Okay, so Danny Luna and Jody Threat.
They used to be tag partners, but now they must face each other. And they were kind of a little weird about it when they had their one-on-one face-off. However, despite the weirdness, they were able to continue the match. And we also had Victoria Crawford joining a ringside. She was wearing a Japanese kimono, and she had her hairstyle. It was really nice.
Okay.
And I think she's trying to either mentor Indy Hartwell and Danny Luna, or she's trying to manipulate Jody Threat and Ariana Grace. Like, pretty much saying that, like, no, it ain't that deep, bro.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure, Jose? Because, I mean, Spitfire is one of the best tag teams that TNA produced in a long time. Now you're over here mentioning...
It doesn't have that energy, Juan!
Are you sure, Jose? Because I know, like, these ladies have gone through a lot together. They were closer than brothers, but now they get to fight each other. That is just still fight to the heart of the cards. No matter what.
You are an idiot.
No matter what, let the best girl win. No matter what, together. No matter what, the brief plans for well. No matter what.
You're an idiot. Indy Hartwell and Danny Luna pick up the win.
Actually, I picked up the win because fuck your brain.
Yeah. All right. Now let's get
like
to...
I said, the best thing the very best thing that Santino Marella did in his career is he produced this hot daughter.
Oh my God! Keep it in the pit.
Never!
Jesus, man. All right, now let's get to the main event of this week's edition of TNA Impact. Originally, it was earlier scheduled to be a 6-man tag team match with the System at full force, Moose, Eddie Edwards, and JDC versus the TNA World Champion Trick Williams and First Class, being AJ Francis and KC Navarro. However, it was reported by TNA that KC Navarro may not be medically cleared to compete, so it was changed at the last minute to a...
Why is this happening? No. Okay, what the fuck is going on here?
God.
Okay, no, I really don't know what's happening here.
Oh my God! Please, get it.
Just get this over here.
Thank you. It's just a regular tag match with Moose and Eddie Edwards versus Trick Williams and AJ Francis. Which is fine. It's okay.
So yeah, the TNA World Champion NXT's Trick Williams teaming with his buddy in First Class against the System. And like we mentioned earlier, like, what the fuck is the System trying to do to be the good guys in this?
Yeah, their babyface turn last week was not earned.
At all. I'm sorry, but it makes no fucking sense, guys. I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm really not. Because... I'm interested in seeing what you guys would do as good guys, as a babyface stable now, but, like, it would have made more sense, like, no, these outsiders, these invaders, these motherfuckers from NXT trying to take our shit, but no one's gonna take over TNA except the System. We're the ones who run it, That would have made sense. That would have been logical. That would have actually kept them babyface in regards to the NXT taking their championships, but still keeping them as heels because they have not earned anything to be treated as babyfaces yet. Please tell us about the match. Eddie Edwards, Moose, Trick Williams, AJ Francis.
Yeah. Now, this was a pretty awesome tag match, and we actually had a cool spot where Trick Williams tried to deliver a chop on Moose in the corner, then Moose just no-sells it like, bitch, please, reverses it, throws Trick in the corner, and then Moose tries to hit him with lefts and rights, and Trick keeps dodging, and he like...
it was, what do you call it? It was a left hook.
Right hook.
No, yeah, it was
left hook,
then right hook, and then left uppercut. And this whole time, what's his face? Trick Williams was rope-a-doping him.
It was rope-a-doping him, but then...
Even did the little Muhammad Ali wiggle afterwards.
But then Moose finally chopped his ass down.
Yeah, it's like, bitch, fuck you. Poof. Let me take a look here. All right. Sammy had the bird-themed names a few times and hated them both. Solomon Crow in WWE, as you said. Jeremiah Crane in Lucha Underground. Wow.
Oof.
Oof is right.
Okay, maybe Sammy Callahan is a much better name.
Yeah, I mean, that's better his name. Strange seeing Thread and Luna fight each other in tag matches a few times. Bad that Spitfire had to break up. I know, what the fuck, man?
But then again, Spitfire weren't really going anywhere. But anyways, getting back to the tag match.
So much more potential. They could have got another tag match with the championship and shit. Nail gets great.
All right, so getting back to the match, Eddie Edwards unfortunately had to be the guy to absorb more a lot of the offense from Trick and AJ Francis, especially after some ringside interference. Because as Eddie Edwards hit an incredible tope outside, he gets caned by Casey Navarro with the referee's back turned. So Casey might not be as injured as we thought.
Boo!
That little piece of shit.
Boo on this man! Booing you, dude! Boo!
Actually, one of the other cool moments I liked in this match was the big Hoss exchange between Moose and AJ Francis. Both guys used to play football. One of them was a defensive linebacker, and the other was the offensive linebacker.
So literally, they had a freaking football tackle off or whatever.
Yeah, and Moose won.
Nice.
Yep, and speaking,
See, we know things of other sports. We smart brain.
Exactly. Of course, Eddie Edwards showing an incredible display of strength. It's the Blue Thunder Bomb on AJ Francis before getting the tag in on Moose, and Moose wails everybody involved.
Ow.
That's right. Moose even delivers a power bomb onto onto AJ Francis in the middle of the ring, and then in the final moments of the match, Moose connects and hits Trick Williams, the TNA World Champion, with a spear to pin and win. Your winners, Moose and Eddie Edwards, the System.
What the hell? Okay. Notice how I'm not actually arguing this. I'm not actually angry in any way, shape, or form. But goddamn, like this is alright. Okay, I can live with this. Okay, so bad guys are beaten by the.
I think the thing here's the thing. When it comes to Moose and Moose individually, I think the fans are two minds about Moose. Like, yeah, he's a bad guy, but he's also really good at being a bad guy. And they also like him because, damn, that dude is big and he is incredibly agile. He's dominant and he is deceivingly agile for his size.
The only reason he's not still X Division champion because what's his face managed to
he lost it to Leon Slater.
And he lost it fair and square and shit. Like, for crying out loud. But at the same time, Moose has been TNA World Champion. He's been X Division champion. He hasn't. He was Digital Media Champion for a second, wasn't he?
No, right? No.
No, that was what's his face.
Joe Hendry.
No, not Joe Hendry. In the System, it was what's his face. Shoot.
No,
Brian Myers.
Brian Myers, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. All he's got to do now is grab the international championship and boom.
Exactly.
Like shit, he's got the main men's belts and stuff, and he was tag champion before. Yes.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. But Mr. Quake is comparing Moose to Goldberg.
Oh yeah, no. You see, Moose has this thing called wrestling ability.
Ouch! Goldberg tried his best in the 90s,
and he failed. Miserably. Okay, look, in the 90s, he was still agile for having been a freaking football star.
And he was one of the saving graces of WCW before they went under.
Yeah, definitely saving grace over here. It was definitely saved somebody's grace up at the Hitman's head.
Oh, come on! That was an accident!
And he still never apologized for it!
He did apologize.
Well, it wasn't good enough, apparently.
Okay, well, continue.
No, that's like, no, fucking seriously. Like, he's way better than Goldberg.
Oh, well, yeah.
Leaps and bounds.
Leaps and
Goddamn.
bounds. That's
the only
obvious.
thing, like, the only real thing they have in common is that they had a football background, but I digress. The point is, Moose, his athleticism, his agility, his in-ring ability, the folks love it. You love to see it. You love being able to see the big guy occasionally do flippy-dippy shit. That's always cool. That's always a fun treat. And Moose has the accolades to back it up. So it's not as if it's totally unearned in any shape or form. But the fact that the System are still a heel faction, that's not doing him any favors right now.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything to make it happen. Well,
but look, they're wearing red and gold. They're wearing TNA colors. It's solidarity, Juan.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Anyways.
No, but like maybe this win will help turn naysayers like myself around. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
But congrats on them on the win.
All right, Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, so closing statements for the three shows. We'll start with TNA Impact. Great opening show, highlighting the athletic ability of the newly crowned X Division champion Leon Slater. We had a great tag match to go with it, with the Rascals picking up the win against the Nemeths. I'm very disappointed in the DQ finish of the Knockouts World Title. I think there could have been another way to protect the champion without throwing a whole bunch of knockouts in one post-match convoluted segment.
It's the promo train, but it's the interference train instead. God damn it!
I know
Quit running trains on each other, women.
Exactly.
I never thought that sentence would ever come out of my mouth, but here it is.
Also, Mike Santana is so amazing in
He's on fire.
He's on fire, and it's not.
So on fire.
He's
so hot right now.
His
Mike
in-ring.
Santana, he's so
Stop
hot
it.
right now.
His in-ring ability, his marketability, his promo game, and just the aura, like the aura that he carries around with him whenever he's wrestling. You know?
Yeah, he's got the aura of a respectable pro wrestler, fucking going in and doing great lucha things and being a badass pro wrestler.
Exactly. He went from tag team specialist to single specialist. He went from inner circle to coming full circle. He went from undesirable to
Not yet. Not yet.
He's getting there.
He's getting there. Yeah. But I digress. Like that actually brings up a freaking point. You remember how in the early days of TNA we had to talk about what's his face Mike Hernandez. Hernandez being pushed as a single star, even though
Supermax.
Yeah, exactly, and fucking it wasn't working out no matter how bad they were pushing him.
Yeah, because they booked Hernandez to lose to Sting, and that's not what you do.
Well, that's not what you do with a guy that you're trying to push. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like the effort and the overt exertion that was trying to be done to push a Hispanic babyface superhero wrestler, and here comes Mike Santana, and he does it effortlessly.
Yes, it's almost as if TNA learned from their past.
Almost.
And of course, the main event match was great. Moose going after Trick Williams for the TNA World Title will keep Trick busy until Mike Santana eventually takes the belt off of him, and I can't wait to see what happens. Now, this week's edition of AEW Dynamite, like I said, if they had switched the matches between the World Title match and the main event of Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet together and put them in the right place, we would have had a much more positive conversation.
Did he just did he do like that thing where you have your matches on like sheets of paper and you shuffle them up to set up your order? And did he sneeze or something and those two got swapped in each other's place and he ended up leaving it that way? He's like, oh no, this is better.
I don't know
what fucking happened?
I don't know. He's the one booking it. There's nobody else that's telling him that's telling him otherwise. He has complete control over
and
what
it shows.
And it shows.
He's an idiot.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
sorry, he's a fucking idiot.
That being said, it is not a negative opinion on the performers. The wrestlers did great. It's nice seeing the Young Bucks.
Matches themselves were fine.
Yeah.
The championship match for what's his face, the AEW World Championship match was incredible. The fucking match between fucking Ricochet and Mark Briscoe, go fucking figure, was all right. But Jesus Christ, jumped up Christ. Like, what is wrong with these people?
Like, put them in the correct order, dude. Come on, man. The world title match is the main event.
Idiot.
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 Idiot!
Now, this week's edition of WWE NXT was also pretty good. It's nice to see Santino Marella back in the WWE ring and mixing it up with Ethan Page. I mean,
Ethan Page.
I know, it's so funny. I love that. And the fans love it. Like, the fans pretty much forgave Santino Marella for all his shtick in his time in WWE. Like, it's so weird. We're in an era where, like, you know what? It's okay, man. We love you, Santino.
Like, we can't stay mad at you. You're fucking too stupid to be mad at.
Exactly. And Santino, despite being in 51, can still go, and it's amazing. It's so great to see. All the other matches were great. Jada Parker was amazing against Jasmine Nix, and Jasmine Nix has shown that she's getting there. She's honing her craft, honing her skills. I think she's going to be incredibly tremendous in her time in NXT. I don't like Nia Jax being involved in this feud with Lash Legend. I don't know, man. I'm not excited about that.
What the hell are you doing, Nia? You don't even go here. She's not even from round here.
But the semi-main event between Wesley and Javon Evans was also dude. That coast-to-coast Swanton bomb.
Right? What the fuck?
It is amazing.
That is so cool.
Yes.
What the fuck, man?
All right. And that's going to do it for this week's edition, folks. Just want to remind you that this Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern for Los Amigos Play, we fucking will return by by continuing the playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 4: Guns of the Patriots with Mr. Juan Arouse on the helm.
Don't touch me!
And, of course, we'll also have some more details for you this Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern for our newest edition of The Ravens Flock. And tune in.
Specifically, the new details regarding the death of Hulk Hogan.
Yes. And next week's edition of Wrestle Rewind, along with our weekly reviews, we'll also talk about the main event of this year's WWE SummerSlam, a rematch for the undisputed WWE title as John Cena defends the championship against the American Nightmare.
Is it Cody Rhodes was actually going over here and the unbelievable match where he actually came in and he actually told whether the WWE Championship and he became the undisputed champion and he kicked him in the nuts. And because of the Rock Wayne Johnson trying to interfere, make his own entire storyline got started because nobody makes a difference. And then he went to try to go over there into Arabia and was to CM Punk and it was incredible. And at the same time, it wasn't really because we got really more big list and now Cody Rhodes is back over there shouting and he's trying to get into the finish store once again. And now he's doing it as a part of the 2-night special with the order to become undisputed WWE champion once again in order to be able to get this back, and he gives on to the slap for Kenny ass he needs before he retires. Cody Rhodes
In a street fight.
Wait, it's a what?
It's a street fight. No disqualification.
Anything goes?
Anything goes.
Lazy booking.
Not if Cody Rhodes has his way.
Oh, this is gonna be nuts.
All right.
No, that's the main event of night 2. What about the night 1 main event?
I believe the night 1 main event will be Gunther defending the World Heavyweight title against Chicago's own
CM Punk!
Exactly. So until then, Mr. Juan Arouse, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose as he reviews for you the best and the worst of 3 of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Step into the ring every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time live, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an interflocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock.
Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button, ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. Juan Arouse, I'm Jose Casabona, and this... Oh, shit!